I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead. Everything all right?
Hey,
Hey. I know this isn't exactly your problem, but I don't know what to do, and I could use your opinion. Especially if Cassandra really did do this.
I'd be glad to help if I can.
Have any advice on what I should investigate?
I'm not sure. There's gotta be something around, right? Or maybe someone saw something. It'd be nice to know exactly what killed him. Maybe it'd narrow it down. It's a shame the diagnostic machine went down again.
Have any ideas?
I think it'd be a good idea for you to talk to Cassandra. She likes you. Maybe she'll stop evading questions long enough to get the truth out. We don't exactly have quick ways of conducting forensics besides the machines in the diagnostic wing, and they're unreliable.
I'll get right on it.
Thanks. I'll try talking to some of the others too. Come back to me if you find anything.
Hey there.
Back again. I don't blame Fiona for jumping to conclusions. I'm sure she's already feeling guilty enough.
Can I ask you some questions?
By all means. It just so happens that my current and only patient is no longer in need of treatment. For the time being, I'm all yours.
What do you know about him?
Male, mid-30s. Unfortunate dental situation. Multiple track marks from a lifetime of chem use. That is, if you can find them beneath the sea of battle scars. Overall, in worse shape than our Raphael, but otherwise typical for a raider. As far as his disease, my best diagnosis was rabies. I had previously created a vaccine for this particular strain of rabies. If my assumption had been correct, and Fiona had let me treat the man, he would have seen immediate improvement. Alas.
What's in the shot?
A question with an answer I'm certain you would find unsatisfactory. You see, viruses have mutated since the bombs fell. So has the flora and fauna. Even the human immune system has adapted in odd ways. That said, the ingredients list for modern vaccines have become so incredibly long, it churns even my stomach. So what's in the shot? More than you'd care to know. It works. That's the important part.
I just need you to tell me the truth. Do you know anything about it?
The truth is rather a subjective thing.
That's vague.
For the Nightingales to function, we have to trust each other. I would never do anything to jeopardize that trust. I have my suspicions, but they are just that, suspicions. If you want to know the truth, that's something you must find for yourself.
I don't have any more questions.
Have any advice on what I should investigate?
A murder suspect giving advice to the investigator. Now that has a nice irony to it, but I'll take it as a good sign. If you have the time, you can look through my books on pathology. That is, if you were doubting my diagnosis and have the aptitude for it, of course. If you've any technical skill, perhaps you could try repairing the diagnostic scanner. And lastly, I would advise that you consider why someone might do this, and what might happen to them should Fiona find them out.
That's all for now.
Did she seem angry at all, agitated, or distracted?
No, she seemed normal. Maybe a little stressed.
Ellis, I know she's been your mentor for a while now, but believe me, I don't want her to be guilty any more than you. If you can think of anything...
But maybe...
Oh, enough of this. Lay off, Fiona. I killed the rabbit asshole. Didn't think you'd get so twisted up about it.
Raphael, that's not funny.
I ain't laughing, am I?
He was killed with an injection. That's not exactly your style.
What, after months of watching all of you, you think I can't find a vein? You were off playing with the new toys. Cassie was sulking. And the rabid dog? He was about to chew through the straps. Hell, far as I could tell, he'd have chewed off his own damn arm just to get at us. Cure was sitting all ready. Either he'd croak or he'd get better. Win-win. So I did my job and took the fucking guesswork out of it.
Leave the room, please. I have to think about this.
Fiona.
You too, Alice. I need to talk to our friend here before I make any decisions.
Come on, kid. Let's give these two some space.
What a load of crap.
There's more to this story.
Could you talk to him? If he's the only one confessing and we don't have the full picture, then I'll have no choice but to... I don't even know. I've sent volunteers away before for breaking our rules. I can't even think of doing the same to him. But if he really killed that man, I couldn't trust him around patients ever again. Much as it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
She make up her mind or what?
I don't buy your whole story.
Shit. If you're not buying it, means Fiona isn't gonna settle on it either. Can't say you weren't decent to me. Hell, I'd even call you a friend. Last thing I thought I'd ever say about someone like you. That's the problem with you, and Fee, Cassie, Alice. All so bent on giving me more credit than I wouldn't lay a finger on the guy unless asked. Not that they ask much. They like the whole merciful end thing. And I'm more old-fashioned. I did kill him, though. Didn't lie about that. Better it be me that does it.
What do you mean?
Exactly that. Unlike the Nightingales, I don't cry myself to sleep over putting down some idiot half-dead with a broken spine in a ditch somewhere. Better it's me that pulls those triggers. What else am I good for? I don't make a pretty nurse, that's for sure.
That's not the point. It's a matter of trust and loyalty.
That's exactly the damn point. Look, Ellis, when he stops flinching at every sound, he's a good kid. Sharp. Naive, but he tries, you know? Out of the two of us, he belongs here. He was probably trying to do the right thing. But that cure came with a coin flip. So, I stepped in so he wouldn't have to.
Did something happen to him?
Yeah. Ellis found his backbone. I saw him go into that room, all pale and shaking like a leaf. Jumped out of his skin when I followed him in. I think he might have actually gone through with it. Didn't know he had it in him. But Fiona ever finds out he pulled something like that, closest he'd get to patients is cleaning their bedpans. If she didn't just send him back to his parents in Diamond City. It'd be a fucking waste.
What did you do?
I told him to get out, and I handled it. It didn't look like Cassie did it, but she can stand up for herself. Doesn't need me playing White Knight. Ellis, though. You heard him when Fiona put the pressure on. Another minute, and he was gonna say something stupid.
Why do you care?
Last time they had to put a patient down, Ellis insisted he should do it. To learn, or get used to it or something. Then, he cried for a week. People like him, tears them up inside. Chips away at something. People like me, we get it done. Smoke a cigarette, and sleep easy. Ellis, the Nightingales, they're doing something good. Better than the world deserves. But I don't want to see that chipped away at. Not when I'm here.
You did what you felt was right. That's what matters.
Doesn't matter. Still killed someone. And if I hadn't, Ellis would have. If it was even us that did it. Never known Cassie to fuck up the meds before. The dead guy isn't the point, though. Fiona is waiting to hear who went behind her back and broke trust. So just leave the kid out of it.
Hi.
He told you, right? I really had no idea he'd step up like that. I shouldn't have gone into that room.
What happened?
Cassandra said the patient he only had a couple hours before the treatment wouldn't matter anymore, and the diagnostic machine broke again. I didn't like the man, but I couldn't just watch him die like that. So after Fiona came by to prep him for the procedure again,
What procedure is that?
for the scanner. I don't know the details, but it requires some injections. Fiona's gone in and out of the room all day getting him ready.
I'm sure you had good intentions.
I did. Cassandra is brilliant. I really thought the vaccine would work. Except, I guess I wasn't really thinking at all, was I? You should tell her I did it. I could live with the man's death, but not with Raphael getting in trouble just for protecting me.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. I know it's difficult.
Do what you think is best.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hey, are you done with investigating? What do you think happened? Was it really Raphael? I still find that so hard to believe.
Took one Kim too many.
Ah, that's right. I see.
That's right, what? Do you two know something?
Fiona, the diagnostic machine requires a certain preparation procedure before scanning the internal organs, correct?
That's right. It needs a radioactive tracer injected into the bloodstream in order to... Oh.
A pre-war radioactive tracer, I'd assume. One that carries the risk of mutating the virus further, amongst all other possible complications.
Where is my head? But I tested it on a blood sample first. I had no idea he'd receive the vaccine immediately after I prepped him.
Of course. And that's exactly why I believe it's time for me to leave my position here.
Leave? Cassandra, Even if you injected him, there's no need for such dramatics. We can sort this out.
I'm not storming out in a huff, my dear. It's time we face the simple truth in front of us. My vaccine could have saved the man's life, and you weren't wrong in waiting to diagnose him conclusively before acting. Yet for all our good intentions, he's dead.
You're saying we have too many cooks in the kitchen. Any other day I would argue, but after this incident, I think you may be right. To be clear, did you inject him with your vaccine?
Does it matter who did what? The man won't get any livelier.
I'll take that as a yes.
Modern medicine is still walking around.
Don't mind the guards. They can get a bit protective, but they won't start trouble.
What's wrong?
All those decorations? I've only seen super mutants with that shit. Right. I'll hang back for now and join you when it's clear. If you see any sign of that family, you keep them safe.
Someone there? Gonna find you soon, human! Scream! Scream for your
Hey,
Smelled it, meat. It's how it always ends out here. Come on. I don't want to look at this place anymore. Not much further to go. He's over here, where I left him. 50 years I knew him. Married for 40. Couldn't have children. Too many rat storms, we guessed. But we stuck together. Survived together. Now I'm alone. Don't know how I'm supposed to survive. Or why I should. Some days, I want nothing more than peace and quiet. That's why I sold this place to that young couple. On my toughest days, I'd visit. To remind myself there was good in this good-for-nothing world. But they're dead because I sold them the homestead. Because they reminded me of a future my husband and I could never have.
you didn't know. It's not your fault.
Isn't it? They said I could visit my husband anytime I wanted. Did my soft heart lead to a soft mind? It's time I stopped putting this off. I can't survive without him. I need peace and quiet.
That's ridiculous. No one deserves to die like that.
And nobody deserves to be food for monsters. But that's the world we live in.
Look, sometimes things don't go the way you planned. That's life.
You know, wouldn't you? I'll never get how you can keep on, but you do. There's an old coffee tin I buried by the homestead. Some of my husband's effects. You mind getting that for me? I need a moment with my husband. Don't worry, Self. I'll stick around. Place those on the grave if you wouldn't mind. I miss you so much. But it's like you said. let that stop me from living. I won't be back to this place where your body is. That's because you're with me everywhere I go. And I want you to be with me as I Thank you for being there for me. For being who you are. You let me know what you need. I'll always be there for you. See you back at the settlement. Don't be a stranger.
Hey there, Slick. When you've got a moment, could you stop by the plaza again? There's something I need to talk to you about. Hey, what are you doing up there? You're gonna break something. You don't got it all, Doc.
Sorry, I'm just setting something up.
Well, if we're all still in one piece by the time we get here, I'll meet you in the atrium, by the big globe thing. See you soon.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message...
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Fancy Pants.
Why are you here?
I did go back to the settlement for a while, but I don't know. It didn't seem right no more. So, I came back here. This feels like where I'm meant to be right now.
How are you?
What are you, like some kind of wasteland shrink or something? But if you gotta know, I'm doing good. So, thanks for asking, I guess.
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Just needed some fresh air. Was getting a bit too stuffy inside the plaza.
See you around.
Later.
Welcome back to the plaza, Slick. Got some good news to share. The comm hub is fine. In fact, it's better than fine. Don't ask me how or why, but the gun has actually finished repairing it. And they even started adding some upgrades.
What sort of upgrades are we talking about?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. The upgrades look to be unfinished. Although I did notice all the new parts seem to be Vaultec brand, which did have me a bit concerned. But I've double-checked everything, and there doesn't seem to be anything nefarious installed. So I see no reason not to leave the upgrades where they are. Maybe we could even try turning them on at some point.
That seems a little out there.
I know what you mean. Besides Lupe, I never considered the gunners that much in the brains department. But the evidence speaks for itself. That kind of brings me to the next thing I want to talk to you about. You see, I think we should stay here, in the plaza.
Okay. Care to elaborate?
Well, think about it. It's got real hardwood flooring. It's glowing sea adjacent. It's certainly a step up from the hardware store. And I don't suppose you've noticed what's on top of this place?
Looked like a powerful transmitter.
That's right. Transmitter and receiver. On the plaza's roof is a huge antenna. It probably used to beam news to every home in the Commonwealth. It's got a massive broadcast range, something the gun has made good use of.
Nice. That sounds pretty high-tech.
Now, you connect something like the plaza antenna to the comm hub, and you got yourself a match made in heaven. With the gunners gone, we'd be fools not to use this place ourselves. That's why I think we should move our operation here. Begin to really scale things up. Maybe even start bringing in outside help. With a little effort, we could turn this place into a real headquarters.
This place does bring back some pleasant memories of the old world, does it not?
I don't see how that helps us. We already have an HQ.
Don't get me wrong, the hardware store served us well. But when I first started using that place, no one knew who I was or what I was doing. Since then, we had to deal with raiders, gunners, random folks dropping by as they please. The place just ain't secure no more. But this plaza, we could really do something here. Start building something bigger, better.
It sounds like just what we need right now.
I knew you'd be on the same page. And this'll let us do some cool stuff. Let me show you what I mean. Follow me. The gunners had already connected the hub to the plaza's antenna, but it was a real sloppy job. My guess is they were in a rush. Maybe they just didn't care. Their leader gone, I suppose we'll never know the reason why. Anyway, after a little tinkering around, me and Lupe figured that we could do a better job integrating the hub with the antenna. And after a little trial and error, and a lot of new parts, that's precisely what we did. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce what we've dubbed the Comma Ray. Well, what do you think?
What I've seen so far is pretty impressive.
Really? You're not just being polite, are you? Hey, you should try connecting your Pip-Boy to it. Just connect your adapter plug to the port there. Go ahead, it won't bite. Here's your Pip-Boy's firmware. Thanks to a little creative programming by yours truly, your Pip-Boy now has a direct link to the Comma Ray, which means... Are you kidding me? Again? This has got to be the 4th time today. Tell him. At this point, he's got to be doing it on purpose.
What's going on?
Sorry, I'll just be a minute. I gotta go take care of something. Aiden! Aiden! What did I say about firing that turret off inside? With all this trash everywhere, you're gonna start a fire! And... Did you splice these power cables directly into its wiring? Do you have any idea how dangerous that is?
I don't answer to you. Besides, it's not my fault. I asked you to fix me up a generator hours ago.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've had more important things to do than help you play with guns.
What's this all about?
After I shared my plan for us to move in here, Aiden decided he wanted to stay as well. I said that was fine, providing he followed the rules.
Your rules, not mine. And just who put you in charge anyway? You can barely keep the lights on.
I never said I was in charge, but... Well, someone's got to give the orders around here.
And that someone is you, is it?
Well, it sure as hell ain't gonna be you.
Be patient. You'll work it out.
Huh. You know, I wouldn't actually mind taking orders, if it was from someone like you.
For once, I think I might agree with Aiden. You would make a good leader. And if we're gonna turn this place into a real headquarters, we're gonna need someone who can make the big decisions. I know this is rather sudden, but, well, I don't suppose you'd be interested in leading this place.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Well, once we're more established, you'd call the shots. You'd decide what we do and how we go about doing it. You'd be our leader. You'd be free to shape the kind of group we become.
What kind of work will we be doing exactly?
Initially, we'd be doing what we do already, just better. That being helping people build and improve settlements. But as we become more established, there's no reason we couldn't start doing more. I mean, we could maybe try trading. We could start providing folks with martial assistance. We could bring back old technologies. Hell, if we gather enough smart people, maybe we could invent new ones. We could do whatever you thought best.
All right. I'll do it.
Well, all hail to the chief. Maybe now we can get something done around here. As I'm sure you've already noticed, Jake's custodial skills are severely lacking.
Hey, that is not...
And mine aren't much better. If you want to get an HQ up and running, we need someone who knows how to clean up and manage a place like this. And I got just the person in mind.
I'm listening.
From what I understand, you already know him. Guy's name is Mansfield, Deputy Overseer of Vault 81. I think, if you offered him a job overseeing the plaza, he'd leap at the opportunity.
All right. I'll go talk to him.
Good. Now, I've got some lasers to go calibrate.
I'd never say it to his face, but now and again, Aiden does make some good suggestions. I'm often too busy to worry about things like basic maintenance or upkeep, but we wouldn't be able to start a real headquarters without it. If this Mansfield is willing, we should definitely bring him aboard. Okay then, we all got things to begin on with, so I'll see you later. Good luck with the town scouting, Chief.
Second floor.
Cricket.
So many guns and so little time. You just gotta buy them.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A part of every big purchase goes to planting little bitty trees that I'll blow up in your honor.
Diamond City Radio. Next is,
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the
hello. It's good to see you again. Welcome back to what's left of Vault 81. As you can see, we've been rather busy cleaning up.
How are things in Vault 81?
Not good. To be perfectly frank with you, the Vault is failing, and I fear there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Just curious.
Oh, well, it was nice talking with you again, but I really must get back to work.
Hope you're not making any trouble.
Hey.
Ah, yes. Hello.
You've got a tough job here.
Tougher than you may know. We've managed to repair most of the damage, but at great expense. Our stockpile of spare and replacement parts has been virtually depleted, and I don't care to tell you how many caps we've spent restocking on ammunition and medical supplies.
Have you ever thought about leaving the vault?
If you'd asked me that but a few months ago, I'd have laughed at the notion. However, I'll admit, I have thought of leaving. But being Deputy Overseer of 81 is all I've ever known. Where would I even go?
What do you do around here, again?
I'm the Deputy Overseer. I'm responsible for the everyday operations of the Vault. Mostly I coordinate all the different departments, but I'm also often the one left to deal with the undesirable tasks. Things like repair scheduling, sanitation assignments, or staff rotation. You know, the things no one else can be bothered doing.
What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? Are you perhaps hiring for some sort of Deputy Overseer position? If it was anyone else asking, I'd probably turn them down, but considering it's you... Very well. I accept. I'll begin packing immediately. Oh, but first I should inform the Overseer. If you'd excuse me.
Don't make me regret letting you in here.
Yeah.
Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
Right back at you. I got so distracted by Aiden, I forgot to tell you about your Pip-Boy's upgrade. Well, better late than never. So, congratulations. You are now the proud owner of a fully functional two-way Pip-Boy radio. No more tuning into pre-recorded broadcasts. Now you got the direct line. You can contact anyone at the HQ, whenever you like.
Sounds useful.
Damn right it is. With a two-way radio, you'll no longer have to come all the way back just to give me updates. Should make staying in contact a lot easier. Speaking of, how'd it go at the vault? Did you manage to get that Mansfield guy?
Yep.
Oh, great. I look forward to meeting him. Say, What's he like?
He's a very dedicated man.
Why do I get the feeling dedicated really means something else? All right. Head on back to the plaza once you're ready, and let's see what this new guy can do.
Think anything good?